Well, there is no such thing as a typical day. Some mornings they will be getting ready for swim lessons. Some days they will be getting ready to get taught potions lessons by Severus Snape. We have a wide variety of activities at camp, and that's kind of the idea, is that we're doing so many things that they can't do at home, and we try and stay away, as far away as we possibly can from typical.
I think what makes camp different than school is that big thing of school. A lot of times it's the same people that you grew up with since you're 5 years old, and they remember everything about you. Here at camp, you can go by the name cream cheese or Cheeto, and that's it, and that's all that we know you as. And so sometimes it just gives these kids this opportunity to be like, wait a minute, I can totally reinvent myself over the next 2 weeks.
Camp friendships are different than other friendships you make because you met them under no pretense whatsoever. You met them as yourself.
Just being able to break away from everything and redefine yourself in this place is pretty cool.
We focus so many of our programs around learning, and we spend a lot of time hiding that fact.
At camp, it's not focused on whether or not you gain the material. But what's really important is that at the end of it, you feel more confident than you did when you went into it, and that you had fun while you're doing it. So instead of worrying about like, oh, what's the name of this plant when you take kids on a nature hike, it's more important that they know the mushroom song and that they like laughed about it and those sort of things. So it's this focus on education, but it's a very passive learning. It's, we're gonna present you this material, please retain it if you think it's cool, and if you don't think it's cool, then just have fun with me and we'll get through it like that.
There's so many skills gained at camp. You're socializing with your friends. You're gaining these new experiences on how to compromise and how to adjust and how to react and relate to peers. And you don't want to present it this way to the kids, but it's what employers are looking for more than anything else, is social skills and social ability and the ability to work with people. And all those skills are gained at camp.
Well, the main thing is that, we want everyone to leave camp having in some way had some kind of transformation through the camp experience that made them a better person.
Our quote here is, the best way to find out who you are is to go to a place where you don't have to be anyone else. There's really no I'm better than you here. It's more of we're all becoming better as one.
To be the fullest potential of who they can be. And summer camp is valuable in and of itself.
One of the most important things about resident camp and how it can be very different experience than school is there are no superstars. Camp is this great equalizer.
Sometimes just the goofy zaniness, like camp is one of those places where it's cool to paint your face bright yellow and go hoot and holler and scream, and you just can't do that stuff at school. So allowing the kids to have this one place where they can just be as loud and hyper, and like kids who are traditionally like, hey, you need to calm down, here at camp we're like, no, get amped up, no, seriously, you're not, let's take it to 11, let's get really hyper. So
we bring out the best in everyone, and we want every kid to have the best time they can, and that's why we offer so many kinds of things here at camp.